Travelling has always been a part of my life. I've lived around the world at different times, different stages of my life. Lived in New Zealand and Canada when I was much younger. But what attracts me to Scotland most is it's just home. You know, it's where I've been born, it's in my blood. For a small place, it packs so much in terms of adventure. But the beauty of this place is that it always calls you home. It's a place where everyone feels the magic, be it their first day or their 100th. And you're inspired to get outside, to learn, to appreciate what you have. My name's Matt Waterston. I'm an outdoor guide, 35 years old, live here on the west coast of Scotland with my wife and 2 dogs, and I bloody love the outdoors.
That was a one-take wonder.
My parents spent their honeymoon up here many years ago in the 1970s and always held a flame for the west coast. My mum was particularly outdoorsy. She was Canadian. She was born and brought up in a beautiful part of Canada and travelled around a lot with my grandparents. I think she was keen to kind of let me, fortunately, have that up here too. Growing up, I was never particularly academic. I struggled to concentrate on any one thing. Coming up here, every single kind of school holiday, I'd be brought up by my parents. You know, we'd spend as much time up here outside, you know, rock pooling to building dens to getting completely, utterly midged. But yeah, I think, you know, especially in my later years, I was never going to be doing a desk job. I was looking to join the army, I was looking at kind of all sorts of different careers. But the reality was that kind of passion for this area and kind of mixed in with my love of being outdoors and love of just adventure. That brought me into you know, realising let's go down the guiding route. In a guiding capacity, you don't want to be someone who is always trying to be the focal point and show off everything. Sitting in, you know, a kayak and taking in the smells and taking in the sense that there's no other human noise around and just the sound of the Arctic terns or you know, the oyster catcher or the curlew, you know, sounds that are very synonymous with the west coast. When you're immersed in this beautiful outdoor life, you start to gain more and more of an appreciation. It's important to showcase this area and that kind of passion for this area. That challenge of trying to do our tiny bit to educate and to make sure that this beautiful area and wildlife is here for the future. There's so much about this area and you know, the life we're lucky to lead here. That there's no place like home and there's nowhere else I'd rather be.